every single day, right? Setting your sail in the direction where you want to go, no matter how the wind is blowing, in your favor, not in your favor. As long as you set the sail in the direction that you're going, every single day you wake up and you focus on moving the needle in the direction where you want to go. That's what matters. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Aulundrew back again. I just got done with a 3-mile walk. It's evening walk, just for me to get out and just clarity walk, just to go relax and just enjoy the evening. But while I was walking, I was trying to figure out what to really talk about. And one of my mentors that I used to listen to a lot back in the day, probably 8 years ago, is Jim Rohn. Some of you guys know him. If not, one of the concepts that he talks about is, the wind and the setting of the sail. Now, when he talks about the wind, right? The wind, and if you were to compare that to anything, those are like your problems. Those are like the economic disasters. Those are natural disasters. Those are like just all the problems in the world, right? Whether it's problems or not, right? And the one concept was that we're in a sailboat, right? Is that the wind blows on everyone the same way. The only difference of someone's life is the set of their sail. Now, what does that mean? In my eyes, or how I interpreted that, is literally how you control your life. How do you set yourself up for whenever the wind comes and blows at you, right? Whether it's a natural disaster, like I said, whether it's a personal relationship, whether it's a lost your job, or whether it's a family member passing away, like just whenever all those trials hit you, or like, what do? How do you set your sail? How do you adjust in life for you to overcome those things, right? And I realized that it has a lot to do with really making decisions at that time. And if you really think about it, we are who we are today because of the decisions we made in our past. Now, if you didn't really get, I'm going to repeat that. Like, you are the person that you are today because of all the decisions you've made in your past. And if I was to think about that and how my life turned out, I know when I started my YouTube series, this YouTube channel, I know I mentioned like I gained 100 pounds in the past 10 years, right? And yeah, and the way that I set my sail kind of drove me in that direction, kind of sailed me in that direction too, because and setting the sail is like, you can relate that to your habits. You can relate that to your decisions. You can relate that to your daily routine. Positive is going to equal to a positive result. Negative is going to equal to a negative result. And I think what happened to me is I started to do a lot of negative habits that got me to gain all that weight, right? And that was unfortunately, like, for the past 10 years, I didn't realize that I was going down that path, and I just got comfortable, man. I got comfortable and I got complacent, and I got, man, it's so disgusting. Like, I remember how I used to feel, because, one thing I did say in the beginning was, my confidence is a direct reflection of my fitness. That's me personally. And because, since I started, I remember I telling y'all, I started off at 290 pounds. And actually today, 274, been a month and a half. I focus 80% of my mentality, my mind, or my focus, right, on the things that's going to move the needle. The things that are going to move the needle. And that's the only thing that I've been doing this entire month and a half. 16 pounds down, and I've just been focusing on the things that are going to move the needle. I mean, if you can focus, right, on every single day, right, setting your sail in the direction where you want to go, no matter how the wind is blowing, in your favor, not in your favor. As long as you set the sail in the direction that you're going, every single day you wake up and you focus on moving the needle in the direction where you want to go. That's what matters. And that's why I was able to lose 16 pounds in a month and a half. And that, I mean, I still got a long way to go, but at the end of the day, I'm in it for the long term. You know, I'm in it for the long haul. And every day I wake up thinking about what is one thing that I can do today that is going to help me in business, that's going to help me personally, professionally, emotionally. You know what I mean? Like, so if you can really just wake up and really think about what are the things that you can do today that could make that impact on your life, that's where you start to win. Set your sail the way you want to go. Control your life by the decisions that you make. When you truly take a step back, put things into perspective on how your life came about to where it is now, like, you really just got to think about, you know, finding that growth, setting your sail, creating the life that you want to have, and be happy with where you're at and where you're going. This is just me kind of sharing that if I can do it, you know, why not you? I mean, I'm no one special. And the thing about all those successful people out there that actually, you know, made it somewhere, they're not special. They just set their sail the right way, and they thought about where they wanted to go, and they just kept making their way in that direction. They woke up every single day and they did something that was going to move the needle every single day. I hope you took value away from that. Until next time, Aulundrew out. Peace.